baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yam, shimmy, yeah. Give me the mic so I can take it away. Off on the natural tours, bon voyage. Yeah, from the home of the Dodgers, Brooklyn squad. Wu-Tang Killer.
Man, we're gonna start this off. Raw Sports Radio, man. We're gonna start this off by congratulating Coach Dan Hurley on his championship and on all the UConn Huskies and the fans out there. Congratulations to y'all, man, on the repeat. Haven't been done since '07 with Al Horford and Joakim Noah, Corey Brewer, So by the way, man, while we at that, Kentucky, man, was trying to reach out and steal Coach Dan Hurley from UConn, but your boy gave him the stiff form and said no, thank you. So man, let's weigh into that, Max. Man, what you think about Dan Hurley turning down possibly one of the biggest, if not the biggest job in America, man, with Kentucky?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd have to really, really, really entice me in order for me to leave like the perfect position right now. And right now, the last time when this happened, we had a back-to-back repeat champion, University of Florida, the Gators, not to forget White Chocolate on that team, Jay Will. And what ended up happening was Billy Donovan, I believe, was the coach of that team, and he went on and went to the Thunder, who went on and was at, I can't remember if it was 11, 10 or 11, maybe it was 12, no, 10 or 11, went on to the championship and ended up losing. But Billy Donovan.
What you think about it, though? What you think about it, Max?
I think he did the right thing. I'd rather stay put where I'm at and have my legacy there without having to, be the whore of the NCAA and trying to get pimped out by different universities and get a job.
Yeah. All right, so Castro, man, what you think about Dan Hurley turning down that Kentucky job to the SEC?
That's a good decision for Dan Hurley. Like Max said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm like that with a lot of coaches. When you build your program up and you won 2 national titles, then you put in a name for yourself. If you go to Kentucky, his name really don't mean nothing until you win a national title with Kentucky. You got Rook, and you got Tubby Smith, you got even Calipari won a championship. Them names you gotta follow. So, he's at a place that he's comfortable. He can win, be successful in the Big East. He good. He should stay.
All right. Trav, man, what you think about Dan Hurley turning down that Kentucky job? Do you feel like he might have lost out on the opportunity right now? You feel like he could still keep winning at UConn?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Can't hear you. We'll come back to you though, man. I'd like to welcome our guest, man, Rob, man. Rob, we want to ask you, man, start off right away with you, man. What do you think about Dan Hurley turning down that Kentucky job? Think he did the right thing or what?
No, I think he should have left, man. I think that you got to go get the money. Yeah, it's good. Everything sounds sweet right now. You just won the championship, but I think you got to cash in on winning the championship. You gotta get your bag, and then however it play out, it just play out. In my opinion, I would have just heard them offers. Whoever offered me the biggest bag, I'm gone, man. I gotta move on.
Yeah,
Even if
Trav,
you're
man,
happy
what you
with
think
where you're
about
at.
turning down that Kentucky job? You think you're scared of the SEC? Trav, SEC bias.
I wouldn't.
Trav, what you think, Trav?
Yeah, I think he ought to stay where he at. He the one back to back. Why leave where he at and he can build a legacy there instead of going, to another school. I think he already made like $5 million a year. So And I'm sure after he went back to back, they're gonna give him even more money to make him stay. But I don't think there's no chance he going nowhere. Back to back, he building a legacy, so I mean it doesn't make sense to go there.
Yeah, man, you're right, man, because it would spell trouble for your Crimson Tide. You know what I mean? So
Oh
I'm
no,
glad
oh
you.
no.
I know you glad you dodged that bullet right there. So
Nah, we made the Final Four this year, so we looking for bigger and better things that next year.
yeah. Hey, pause. But so man, listen. I think what I'm saying. Dan Hurley, man, he made the right move. Staying where he at, man. Stay in place. I feel like them international players are gonna look at UConn as the program to go to. I feel like he can snag a lot of those programs. He wanna, and one of the recruits coming out this year is Cooper Flag. You know what I'm saying? He committed to Duke, but they saying that he's reopening his his recruitment. So, and he's from the main area. So I feel like I think Cooper Flag already got his eyes are set on UConn, especially after coming off a championship. So look forward for some even more bigger moves than UConn, man. And they building a dynasty over there. I mean, not a dynasty in college, but they building something special over there at UConn, man. For them to be such a small school, I like what they got going on, and I like the loyalty with the coach. Coach set the loyalty. He said not only will you, what I'm saying. He said, look, you want to win championships, you come here. He said that in the post game review. So I like the move by Dan Hurley. I like the move, man. But moving on, man, to the next topic. Unless y'all got something to say about that, we gonna
If I
bring
could
in.
just add one thing, I'm just gonna add one thing, if I may, to touch on what Rob said. I see where Rob's coming from when he says to go get the money, because at this point in time, Dan Hurley being back to back, having that record being set in stone, he could write his own ticket to go anywhere he wants, and whoever is going to give him the opportunity to take that program to the next level is going to give him carte blanche, or basically a blank check, how much you want for it. He can say 10 million. And Calipari, he took 7 million plus with bonuses and incentives. It comes out to 500,000 in addition to some other incentives if he hits a mark. So they're both making good money. Believe me, these guys are eating steak and lobster every night.
Yeah. Hey, but inflation is getting high, man.
Right.
So
Hey, Castro, get ready. Yeah.
True that.
Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, but like I said, he's not gonna have this much value. I mean, if he win a championship again and again, but I think his value is high. Sometimes, you gotta cash out. In my opinion, you gotta cash out and move on. And if you that great of a coach, like he did what he was with Kentucky, you should be able to, build your legacy still. Your legacy is, who you are. It's not, tied into a school specifically. So
That is a good point. That's a true point, man. We need to keep that in mind. So, that what I'm saying, the legacy stay with him. So yeah, man. So next, man. Go ahead.
But it's also come with pressure too. It's also come with pressure just as well. As far as him going chasing the bag, he gonna get the money at UConn. So he don't have to chase the bag because he get the money at UConn. Then you got pressure. So dealing with pressure bust pipes. And there's a lot of coaches probably can't handle that pressure at Kentucky. So there's been 4 or 5 different top names. Bruce Pearl, Oaks, and coach at Baylor.
Right.
They had an opportunity.
So with that, with Castro going, right. Hold on, Castro. So with Castro going is, Castro, what's the we got breaking news, man. Castro just gave us the update, man. What's going on, Castro?
With the Baylor, with the BYU going, the head coach is going to Kentucky.
All right.
So
Negro,
Huh?
say it like you mean it. Listen, so man, breaking news, y'all, man. Kentucky just made a hire, man, to replace John Calipari. They bought in your BYU coach, man. Um, you know, what do y'all, think about Kentucky hiring a coach from BYU? Damn, what's his name again? I don't forgot his name again. I
Yeah.
think yeah, I can't remember his name. Pope. That's all I remember. Pope from BYU, Mark Pope. Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Marquez Pope.
Mark.
Yeah, that's the name. Pope.
Yeah. So Kentucky have hired him. So I don't know, man, what y'all think about him as far as his record at BYU doesn't mean anything coming to the SEC. Now, go ahead and start off with that, Castro.
Well, what I'm about to say is that is for him to come to the SEC, he wasn't actually to Kentucky. Matter of fact, he wasn't actually the first choice. He was more like the fifth or sixth choice. So when you get turned down by the first five choices that you want, then right now you just got to fill a spot. And he would decide that when coaches leave to come to the SEC, that's their dream jobs. So he decided to come and represent Kentucky because it's a bigger, better school than BYU. He get better exposure at Kentucky than he will BYU. He get better players than BYU. So it wasn't like this was a top hire that Kentucky wanted. He was just available. That's it. They wanted Nate Oaks. They wanted Bruce Pearl. They wanted the coach from Baylor. They wanted Billy Donovan. Those four names right there, and then you ended up, okay, we can't get this, and so, but we got to fill this spot because we don't want to lose recruiting. So we got to start all over. So that's what I think. I just think that he could be a pretty good coach. I don't know too much about him at BYU, but to come there, I don't know if he can handle that pressure. A lot of people say they come to the SEC because they want the money, but sometimes they just can't handle that pressure in the SEC.
Right. Weigh in, Max.
I think you're talking about two different leagues when it comes down to it, to be perfectly honest, when it comes to the competition and the way the recruiting goes and the players that they have. And I'm not trying to take away anything from where he was with BYU, but it's BYU isn't Kentucky. That's all I'm going to say about that. But like I said, right now, at this point, he's 0-0 in Kentucky. He's done no wrong. So gave the guy an opportunity to see what he can do. And I don't think that he's going to have to do a whole lot more than what Calipari did. Calipari underachieved in his time there. And I don't care what the media says or how they want to spin things. I'm sure that it was not as mutual as a parting of ways as it's made out to be. It was time for Calipari to go. One championship with all that talent you had, you can brag about as much NBA players as you have that are currently in there more than any other school, second to Duke. Or I'm sorry, them being first, Duke being second. But out of all those players, what, you got one guy that's won a championship? Anthony Davis? Come on. Sounds like yourself, Calipari.
Right. And this guy, man, Mark Pope is a winner, man. He got his overall career is, winning is, 63%. Some may say, hey, man, that was in the whack. They whack. But hey, that was in, what is it? What the whack conference, right? So, but man, I tell you what, man, he's been coaching, his last few years, man, over at BYU. He's been over 5 years. He went 24-8, 20-7, 24-11, 19-15, 23-11. He's a winner, man, and I think Coach Kentucky is looking for a guy who can build a program, who can take 4-year starters and build a program with, opposed to John Calipari with one and dones. That's not how you build a program. So others might, disagree, man. I just, that's where I stand with it, and I kind of see what Kentucky or the AD was, or the program really for the administration what they was thinking. So. Trav, man, weigh in, man. What do you think?
Uh, I think it was a good hire for them. Something different. I mean, he played, he played basketball. He got a little coaching experience, so I really think he'll be better for him. Really, Calipari,
Yeah, me
he
too.
just was a good recruiter. Like Max said, he underachieved with all the talent he had. Now he did send a lot of players to the NBA. I think it was like 40 or more players that he coached went to the NBA. So, but he was a good recruiter to me. So I think
Yeah,
that was a good. I think it was a good hire.
right, Rob, man. What you think about this? I know you got something for us
Yeah,
on
yeah.
this,
I
man.
think that
Talk to the people.
it was good for the coach, right? Because he able to expand his career coaching because he can go to Kentucky. He cashed in, he didn't sit somewhat stagnant. I know people like to say build legacies and stay with one school, but I think he did a good job of going to get another. He may could do better than Calipari. So he in a position to where it's a chance he can get bigger than what he was before or being in the WAC division. So I see, it's a possibility he can get, be bigger and be better at coaching than he was, at the last school.
Right. Man. So I
You
guess
know what I
Kentucky,
think?
that's the end of
Go
You
ahead,
know what
man.
I think? I'll be honest with you, and this I hate to keep knocking on Calipari, but Calipari to me is like the Land Rover slash the Jaguar of coaches. You know, sounds like a fancy name, but it's like a big old piece of shit that break down on you, barely get you to the destination you need before it's even out of warranty. It just fails on you. You're just
Yeah, but
paying
you
for
gotta,
the name.
he was a good recruiter. You gotta put a little bit of respect on
As
his
far as
name.
recruiting goes, yes, but I'm just talking about coaching in general. To not be
and you know
able
what,
to
Max?
put together what you
And
had.
you know what, fellas? I'm glad that y'all kind of moved to that that topic. So we're gonna segue right on over to that topic, man. Um, so man, if you haven't heard to last night, man, Arkansas made it official in hiring John Calipari. He stated that he wanted to wait to after the championship and everything settled, so he didn't take away from the moment. But he said that the hire ain't take no long at all. Once he reached out to Kevin Sampson and the AD being there, at Arkansas, worked with Kevin Sampson in Houston. He said it was a no brainer. He said that he do believe that he can build a program there at Arkansas. Me personally, I don't. I think it's going to be hard to get young black men, young black dudes to go to Arkansas. Man, they scared that the Klan is in Arkansas. Man, I don't think they're going to be too comfortable. A parents going to feel comfortable sending their kids to Arkansas. Man, I mean, damn, they riding around in Lamborghinis and everything. They're going to get pulled over left and right. So if any place I want to go, I ain't going to no Arkansas, bro. You can hang it up. But he's gonna have to do more in-state recruiting. In my opinion, he's gonna really have to, recruit locally. So, yeah, man.
He's a great recruiter, though. He's a great recruiter, man. He's a great recruiter. We gotta give him that now.
Definitely a
Great
great recruiter.
recruiter, maybe an average coach at best. At best, he's
Right.
like, I don't know. Calling him like the Marty Schottenheimer of the NCAA is giving him too much credit.
Yeah.
Well, it's yeah. I got you though, man. He has a 75% winning rate over his coaching career. So he's what I'm saying, he's a winner.
But he can't coach, man.
Definitely.
If you would have put me and gave me the squad that he had over the course of his career at Kentucky, I'd have had at least 6 championships.
But you gotta understand, Max. Listen, Max. You gotta understand. These kids is coming straight out of high school into college for 1 year. They're not getting developed. That's the problem. They're not getting developed.
Exactly.
So it's hard. It's hard to win a championship when you got freshmen for 1 year. You can't teach them your skills and your rules and the way you play basketball because they only there for 1 year.
And I agree with you 100%. And that goes back to coaching because this short-sighted fucking devil son of a bitch right here isn't going to promise. He doesn't care about how good the kids get in education. He doesn't care how long they stay at the program. He just wants interest in what happens to them after.
So don't you think?
Have a vision past that, and it's going to show up in Arkansas.
So you think the kids got? So don't you think the kids got vision? Because they know Kentucky for 1 year, they gonna go 1 year and then they gonna leave. Hell, if they had vision, they'd have went to Duke. They had vision, they'd have went to damn another school, Connecticut, anywhere else if they want to be taught. But they're going there for 1 year.
Like Calipari has, and get those kids to go to that university and play for him, making promises that he can't keep. We can win a championship.
No, he kept his promise. He said, "Come and play for the University of Kentucky, and then you will go to the NBA." He might not say, "Come and play for the University of Kentucky, and you win a championship."
Well,
them kids that he going to their homes, he letting them know you will be a millionaire in 365 days.
Then he doesn't.
That's what he telling them.
Interest at heart, and he's not looking at it long term in their best interest.
True that.
Well, I'll say this. I think them kids that's one and done, it don't matter if they go to his school or to another school, they still gonna be one and done. But they were just that good.
Not all of them. I can't say all of them because you got kids that one and done go to Duke, and the ones that there be one or maybe two leave as a freshman, but the other ones are staying. Because they try to get developed. They looking at their stuff. But when you go to Kentucky and you just running and gunning up and down the court and you just shooting the ball and scoring, you can't do you can't. So go ahead.
So
they stock low because of they play.
Right.
That's why they stock low.
Listen, which one would you rather?
The one you saying that stand? That's because they stock low. If they stock high, it don't matter where they go. They going after 1 year.
Right.
Hey, Rob, go ahead and chime in. What you were saying?
Which one would you rather be? Would you rather try to win a championship, or would you rather try to go to the NBA? If you a kid, you coming into a program, John Calipari is going to be more attractive to you because you're going to say, I don't really care about a national championship like that. I'm trying to get to the NBA. So if I had to choose two, I'm choosing a coach that's going to get me to the league. How would y'all feel? Which coach would you choose? Would you choose trying to stay 4 years or trying to be with a great program to win the battle for a championship? Or are you trying to, get the endorsements, get the shoe deals, and go to the NBA? So if that was John Calipari's mission for his guys, he did a great job.
Right, and to piggyback off of that, bro, like Trav was saying, it don't matter if it's just the NBA, they can go anywhere and make it to the league. But what we leaving out is that it ain't just for the NBA. John Calipari is gonna get them that bag, man. That's why let's not forget that these college coaches are cheating with the money and with the Lamborghinis and all of the bribery and everything, and the sending these recruits to Adidas schools, sending them to Nike schools way up there in motherfucking Oregon.
Right.
In Oregon, man, out of all places in Oregon, there's corruption going on. So guys play with an Adidas AAU team. More than likely, you already know they're going to an AAU school in college.
Right. All right.
Yeah, so they play with Nike. Phil Knight out of Oregon. They're gonna go up there with Phil Knight. Not whoever the coach is. That's where they're going. Wherever these these companies are. Tell them to go.
Right. Most people gonna choose John Calipari because he gonna get them. He gonna get them that bag, man.
Right.
Yeah. That's what it boils down to. But yeah, I do agree with for the listeners out there and anybody who feel the same way as I know Jake Keen on here tonight, but John Calipari, having teams, championship teams like as you see on the screen right here, Willie Collinstein, Devin Booker, your boy
There's Cat right
Carl
there,
Anthony
looking all
Towns.
young.
Say what now?
I said, look at Cat looking all young.
Cap.
Cat.
Oh, Cat.
Cat. Yeah. You got the Andrew twin, Andrew Harrison, the Harrison right there. You got little dude. I forgot his name. That's Devin Booker best friend. I forgot his name, man. But pardon me. But Willie Collinstein, Carl Anthony Towns. You got, what I'm saying. My boy right here, number 41. He's a journeyman in the league. I forgot his name. But yeah, man, he's an NBA product. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 NBA players on that team. 4 NBA players on the team, man.
Oh yeah, and he sent like 40 of them to the league.
Yeah, man, and then right here, and with that, remember the year with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, Malik Monk, and the other dude. He played with the Lakers a couple years.
Bam Adebayo. Yeah, I'm a big Bam Adebayo fan.
Number 32. What's number 32 name? Anyways, he played with the Lakers.
I think you're talking about. That's not. I know you're talking about the center.
He played power forward.
Yeah. Not Thor. Yeah, but we know. John Calipari do his thing. He get them ones. Yeah.
Yeah, he get them, but he just like we said, he underachieved as a coach for winning championship.
Yeah, that what he underachieved at. He
had a talent. He just don't. He's not gonna get him them championship.
It's hard
to make it to the
I think
16, Elite 8, or Final 4, but he only won 1.
Yeah, but it's hard because when you get all these good players that coming from, they're just good players, and you trying to mesh them together rather than you got schools that they got chemistry with their team. You know what I mean? They got guys that got chemistry. They already know they players, and you just got players coming together. They all talented, and they trying to learn each other, and they gonna leave the next year. I don't know. I think that's hard, man. It even took LeBron, D Wade, and Bosh. It took them a year, right, before they was able to win a championship.
A year, man. It took them about 3-4 years. Well,
right. Are you saying when they linked up together?
When they linked up together.
Oh yeah. It took them about 2 years.
Yeah, for them to win it. So I'm saying that it's hard for us to just think just because you get good players coming in that without no chemistry, without nothing, you just gonna be able to be championship bound. I think that's hard. Like that's really hard to do.
Yeah. All right, man. Hey Max, what's up with Frank?
Frank had to go to bed. It was getting late for Frank.
Frank, you out there? If you out there listening, man, you ducking smoke, man. You ducking, man.
He says he's ready tomorrow night. He's ready to go, 100%. He's,
Yeah.
He's one of those early birds, though.
That's what's up, man. All right, man. Next topic, man. Max, what you want to talk about next, man? I'll let you take over from there.
Let's go with late breaking news. Dun 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 dun. Rashee Rice turned himself into the authorities after having a warrant issued for his arrest in relation to a 6-car vehicle incident in Dallas, Texas this past Sunday, which he was negligent by all accounts, by anybody who takes a look at it. And, it doesn't matter who you are. You walk away from the scene of a crime. You've got witnesses there that say they saw firearms. Right. I don't know how much worse you can possibly put.
You seen firearms, you said?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what is it looking like for him? Is he looking at jail time, or what is he looking at? A speeding ticket, or?
No, I think at that point he's looking at, without being really familiar with everything as far as the laws of Texas are concerned. I think that negligence is going to be one thing, on more than one level. These allegations about firearms, that's going to be a tough one to prove unless you got some other, footage aside from,
Yeah, that's Texas though. It's
yeah,
scary.
I don't know how valid that is, but there again, what do you ride around for with guns and a Lamborghini that isn't yours, that you had to rent or lease or whatever you're doing with a Corvette that
He
is
needed you
yours?
as a friend, Max. He didn't have you as a friend, man.
Do what? I'm sorry, Dave.
He needed you as a friend in his life, man. He had you as a friend.
Yeah, I would have told him that's probably not a good idea.
Oh
And
man,
then,
you couldn't have saved him, man. That's
You wouldn't have said it like that. You wouldn't have said it like that, Max. You would have got on him, man, right? Like you came with the energy.
I would have came with the energy, saying, "Hey, motherfucker, you don't. First off, why are you speeding on the highway at
Hey.
8 in the morning with your boys in the fucking Corvette and the Lambo? What's going on? You guys are fucking. Is there an emergency?"
So you would have
No?
said, you would have told him, you would have said that to him. Hey, motherfucker.
After I got done slapping him around like a fucking drunk, sure, you stupid motherfucker. Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Really?
That's funny. That's funny.
Hey, Castro, man, what you got? You think? I don't know why any convictions happen yet? Because we talking about.
Yeah,
I mean that's that.
I mean, shit. His mama's hitting him right now. Bam, just whacking the shit out of him as we speak right now, watching us.
What you say, Castro?
I don't have no take on that. We talked about this the other day or the other week. I just got to see. I just got to see when when they convict him, or when they bring this shit to light, then I touch my opinion on it. But right now, all this is a bunch of speculation. They gotta make news, so they putting it in the news. So I just have to see it.
I don't know whether you've seen the footage on all of the, whether it's YouTube or the mainstream media, from the dash cam of the vehicle that was behind the incident that actually happened, and then the photography from the video phone that took pictures of him getting out of the vehicle, and then the other person that took a picture of him walking down the highway. I don't know how much more. I mean, plus the vehicles are registered to him with his license plates. I don't know how much.
So then he should be arrested, then, shouldn't he?
Yeah, that's why he just turned himself into the police.
That don't mean you arrested because you damn they brought you in for questioning.
Well, why would
that don't mean you convicted?
So let me ask you this: if I have a warrant out for my arrest right now by the police, they're just gonna treat me like, "Hey, what's up, Max? How you doing? Good to see you." No, get the fuck out of here. You never had
a warrant just get you to come in. So instead of we had to come and get you, we asked you to come in, or we can come and get you. That's what the warrant is for. The warrant don't mean you convicted or you going to damn jail or prison.
I don't know how many times you've been arrested, or
my dad a police officer, Max. That's why I was speaking loudly about that.
But
I know the law.
For your arrest, yeah. I mean, you still got to go to court. You still get your day in court. That don't mean you're guilty of it.
That don't mean you're guilty at all.
Right. I'm not saying that he's guilty, but he's definitely guilty of what we all saw with our own eyes. There's no arguing that.
I mean, O.J. Simpson was his arrest, and he ran from the police. We seen him
unless he's got a identical twin out there with identical cars, with identical plates, and identical friends with identical everything. That's just a hell of a coincidence to me. And then why would you lawyer up and you got nothing to worry about? You don't need a lawyer then.
Well, OJ lawyered up. Yeah, he said he didn't kill no damn body. Well, he lawyered up for then.
He did lawyer up.
No, he lawyered up.
Yeah.
He got a whole damn team of lawyers.
Yeah, Rashee Rice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's lawyered up now, and he got lawyered up before they issued the arrest warrant. But even then, it was too late because he left the scene of an accident, which is a crime. Would you agree or disagree? Since you know the law, would leaving the scene of an accident be considered a crime still?
Yeah, it's a crime, Max.
So we agree that that's a crime, and we agree that
Yeah.
that didn't happen, right?
Yeah, Max.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Well, I'm trying to. But what's your point, though?
That is my point. You said he's not guilty of anything, and I just
listen.
You just agreed that he's guilty of leaving the scene of an accident.
All I'm saying is this: I don't have no take on Rice until we get the conviction. When they convict him, you know, then I got something to say. What he did, if he did it, or what he did, or did it, okay, that's on him. But when they convict him, then I'll put down my opinion on the brother. Right now, I don't have too much to say about it.
Right, but listen, we see NFL players. We see NFL players all the time when they get into something. They're gonna get lawyers. It's probably gonna be, you know, he's gonna get. It's not gonna be, you know, an end of his career type of thing. He's gonna be able to put the right lawyers in place. We seen NFL players get in a car accident and kill somebody, and then they're able to get off. I think he's gonna be able to get out of this. I think he's gonna be able to lawyer up and, you know, come up with a probation or whatever he can, you know. I don't think it's gonna be nothing crazy, in my opinion. What y'all think? You know,
I think that being fortunate that nobody was seriously injured is going to work in his favor.
Right. I don't think he's looking at no jail time. It's gonna cost him some money at the end of the day, in my opinion. But you know, he ain't looking at, you know, is he gonna get kicked out of the NFL? Do you think?
It's possible. Probably not.
He probably gonna get suspended. He gonna lose some money.
Yeah, he's gonna lose some money. We seen what
the other cat he got suspended from his college. The other guy.
Right.
Yeah, normally that is the thing where guys get acquitted and then they still get suspended from the NFL. So hey, let it play out.
With that don't make sense.
Yep.
NFL.
Man, by the way, man. Moving on, man.
News. Scene of an accident.
All right.
Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, man. News today, man. O.J. Simpson passed, man. So just want to say R.I.P. to O.J. Simpson, man. He ended his career 11,236 yards, 2,100 receiving yards, roundabout, and 1,000 yards in return yards, man. O.J. Simpson, man, was a hell of a player, man. He totaled for 14,000 for all-purpose yards, man. And all-purpose yards, scoring 76 touchdowns. Man, unfortunate news for O.J. Simpson. Perfect timing for others. Y'all want to speak on this, Max? You want to start off with this, Max, man?
Sure, I'd love to. I can say right now that I don't speak for anybody but myself. So what that means is I do not represent anyone but myself by my remarks. I'm sure there's some white folks out there right now blasting some fireworks, probably the Goldman family, probably the family of Nicole Brown. I don't know about the children, but I'm not saying that every white person is out celebrating and shit. Like, we don't celebrate Columbus Day when that rolls around. We don't fucking blast fireworks like the 4th of July. But in this case, and there again, here we go. I'm not going to eat my words, but if the justice system said that this man was innocent, which they did, at least in the criminal case, not the civil case, then that man was innocent. But that same man tried to jack his own memorabilia that he ended up having to sell to try to pay off money that he was found guilty on in the civil case by the people that sued him for killing or found him responsible for the death of their family members. So, you know, I look back to his legacy, and I like to look back towards the football portion of it. But I'll be honest with you, in the eyes of the people in the court of public opinion, they're going to reflect more on this picture, O.J. Simpson with AC rolling with O.J., going back to his house before he turned himself in, and then the media circus went on for the next 9 months? Oh no, what am I talking about? 9 months, like 15 months. I remember it was
The
crazy.
famous Bronco, man. The famous Bronco, man.
You know
Hey,
what? They fucked up the NBA right
you know
there
what, man?
because
I think Bronco sales is gonna go up, man. I think I might have to go out there and get me a Bronco. A couple of them been passing by me. Actually, they've been looking good, man.
All white
African
Bronco,
Americans
right?
gonna buy them Broncos, man. Oh man, Ford is really gonna love African Americans, man, because them Bronco sales are gonna go up, Max.
they got to come out with the brown edition and the Goldman
What if I
edition.
did? Huh?
They got to come out with the brown edition and the Goldman edition. Make them
Yeah, man.
special.
Hey, these sales are gonna go
Like
up.
red
Look at that thing.
interior.
Look at that beautiful car right there, man. Look at that beautiful car.
Yeah, just a little bit of blood
Huh?
right there on the door handle.
Huh?
Just put a little bit of blood on the door handle. Where
Castro,
OG
you wouldn't drive that right there, Castro?
No, I'm not a Bronco. No, fuck
Chad,
no.
you wouldn't drive that?
Ford found on the road daily. On the side of the road, that is. Nah, I don't fuck with Ford.
Yeah, man, I don't do Fords, man. I can't see myself in a Ford.
They're gonna make a comeback, man. They're making a
Disrespectful
comeback.
to the community, man.
Hey, man. Ford got some horsepower, man. That's the getaway vehicle right there, man.
Yeah. You know,
Not that Ford. You don't want anything to do with that Ford. I'd spend the night with OJ in a tent in the middle of the woods with him with a fucking cutlery assortment of his choice before I get one of those pieces of shit right there. And I'll tell you why. Because it's built like shit.
Max a
Being
master
honest,
mechanic. He knows.
yes.
yeah.
Yes. Just because the body's different don't mean they don't implement the same shitty designs in that engine, in that transmission, in that drivetrain, in that rear end that they have for years. And I'm telling you, GMs, Chryslers, they'll keep you busy. Fords, they'll make you fucking rich.
So Trav, man, what do you think about the life of OJ?
Well, you know, he had a good life, you know, for a long time, you know, until after that incident, you know, where he got charged for the, you know, the murder of his ex-wife and her friend. But, you know, after that, it was kind of downhill from there. You know, they got, you know, incident out there in, where they was at in Vegas.
Vegas, yeah.
Yeah, you know, they really sent him to prison for the murder they thought he got away with. And, you know, it was just sad that they did that to him. And, you know, he bounced back or whatever. And, you know, it's just, you know, it's just sad he, you know, caught cancer or whatever. Didn't nobody know. And, you know,
Yeah.
he just gone. He'll never be forgotten, though. The Juice.
RP Juice, man. Hey, Castro, what do you think about the life of OJ?
The life of OJ, I think he had a good life. I'm just talking about his career. Great hell of a damn football player. I like OJ. All I can say is rest in peace.
Yeah, Rob, what you think about the life of OJ and his career as a player?
Yeah, man, OJ was a legend, man. He's a legend. He you know, he's going down as a legend as far as football and as far as his ability to get out of situations. Now, he wasn't able to get out of that one charge when he, you know, somebody had his memorabilia and he had the gun, but I never forget how Johnny Cochran did that. If it don't fit, you must acquit. You know, that, you know, when he tried on the gloves and the gloves didn't fit and everybody looked around, I was like, man, Johnny Cochran, man. Johnny Cochran. So, yeah, he's a legend, man. He's a legend.
Damn.
But
So,
I
yeah.
don't know, you know, I mean,
You know,
y'all feel like he did it?
I don't know, man. Only God
Hell
can
no.
judge, man. But I know I know that you could pretty much, they say you could pretty much read yourself out of any situation. So
Right.
yeah, man, but OJ the Juice, man. Damn, man, he was a hella five back, man. He partied with some of the best of them, man. And
Mm-hmm.
allegedly, word is, the rumor, I'm not saying it's true, is that Khloe Kardashian is more than likely his. That's how OJ was getting down. Man, OJ, you did everything that you weren't supposed to do and still got away with it. And came back and wrote a book and said, "What if I did?" Damn, you go fucking man. You brave, man. Damn,
Hey,
OJ. But
he had to get
man,
some. He had to get some kind of money because he still owe the family right now.
by the way, Frank, where you at, man? You let Max down, man. What happened, bro? I was expecting you to speak on this. Frank, the loudmouth New Yorker, Frank.
Oh, when that fucking guy gets here.
But OJ had that trust. That's what made everybody familiar with the trust account. He made that trust account real popular when they couldn't get that money from him, that family, because he put everything in the trust. So I remember OJ for that as well.
Damn. Yo, so moving on to the playoffs, Max, man, bring that in for us, man. Let's go. You can go ahead and you got it from here, Max.
All right, let me bring this up here. Sure, it didn't time out on me. So we know what the 10 teams going to the playoffs are going to be. Right now, the main thing that they're looking at is the seeding in the East and the West.
Hold on 1 second. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. My fault.
No, you're fine, brother. Right now, they're looking at the seeding in the East and the West. Number one, I got to see who got a. I don't know if the Kings won tonight. If they did, then they had a chance to get over in one position, possibly over the Pelicans, but it does not look like the Kings won, from what I can tell.
All right.
So,
Hold on, Max. Let's bring this in. Man, playoffs are here, man. We almost here. We like a game or two out, man. Things are looking,
one
what I'm
game.
saying, look pretty good, man. All the competitive teams are in there, except for Memphis, Ja Morant's squad. The West is shaping out pretty good, and all the teams, the Lakers, the Kings, the Warriors, all of them fighting for that 8th spot. My son's at the number 7 spot, looking to line up against the Timberwolves, and then you got the number one, the defending champs at number 1, and then you got the Clippers in the 3rd spot, OKC on the screen right here. So the West is loaded, man. The West is loaded, and the East is not too shabby. With the Celtics is number 1, and the Bucks just came out the other night and made a statement, in that game versus the Celtics. So they 104-91. Man, the East, help me out with the East, and I think the Miami Heat at number 7, so they might end up rematching with Giannis Antetokounmpo again. So and then who knows what happens in the middle, in the thick of things.
We got the Heat at number 8 currently, Dave, and the 76ers at number 7.
7. Okay, there we go, man. Thanks for that update. Go ahead, though, man.
No, just like you were saying right now, getting us into it, we've got everything. There's one game left. We got tomorrow night's game, and then I believe there may or may not be some games left on Saturday, but for the most part, I think everything's etched in stone here. 1 through 6, I don't really see a whole lot of movement going on. Everything was within a game between 3 and 6 in both East and West, but right now I don't see any way, based on what happened this evening, that anything is going to change seeding wise. Orlando kind of took a dump, went from 3rd place down to 5th place, and now it doesn't look like they have a chance to go any higher than number 5, where they could have been potentially number 2. But That's not going to happen anymore. We got the Suns going up against the Kings in the West on the play-in. Suns are seeded number 7, Kings are number 8. We got Lakers, Warriors. Lakers seeded number 9, Warriors seeded number 10. East, we got the Bulls seeded number 9, Hawks seeded number 10. And like I said earlier, 76ers seeded number 7, Miami seeded at number 8. I like Miami. Oh,
You like Miami?
Oh, I love Miami. I think Miami's going to embarrass the 76ers like every team does. Usually Jimmy Butler is on that team every year, unless Jimmy Butler is on that team when Doc Rivers or anybody else is coaching it, and they look terrible in the playoffs.
So let me ask you that. Who do y'all like better as a better matchup for the Miami Heat in the first round? The Celtics or the Bucks? I say the Bucks. What'd you say, Trav?
Yeah, I'll say.
What'd you say, Castro? Yeah. Hey, y'all chime in, man. You know, Castro, what you say? Y'all chime in, man. Everybody, chime in at your own will.
All right, so look, I think the Heat can beat Boston and Milwaukee. I think that's the only team that can knock off either one of those teams. Anybody else?
Bold statement.
Yeah,
So you think that the Miami Heat can beat the Boston Celtics?
Yeah, I
with,
think
with Drew Holiday, upgraded point guard, and Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, just with just Jason Tatum, Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And Al Horford still balling. You think they can get past him?
I think that the Heat.
I think the Heat got a new team.
Yeah, because of Rozier. Okay, you got Rozier.
Yeah,
Butler,
good point.
You know, and I just feel like in the playoffs, I always see the Heat play 10 times better than they played in the regular season. And then you got teams in the league that when it comes to the playoffs, they don't play like they played in the regular season. So,
yeah,
you know, it's a different season when it comes.
That's a good point.
You know.
Yeah, ain't nobody got no pushback. Anybody got no pushback? Yeah, we all agree.
I agree with him because
me too.
They didn't beat them before, so I don't see why
they beat them before, but it's a different team. So I guess I do disagree because it's a different team. You know what I'm saying? It's
a different team, but it's the same coach, the same culture, the same style. Nothing changes. They might rotate players in and out, but nothing changes as far as the way that they play the game. And they've got the fucking Celtics number. Same with the Bucks.
You buying this, Castro? Castro fell out.
What?
Yeah. Okay, because I was wondering why I hit loudmouth. Yeah, I disagree with y'all. I think that's a wrap. Those days are over with. And Jimmy he's a year older too. You know, not trying to take no shot at him. No, not trying to knock him, but I just think the Celtics is that team, and I think they're going to meet up with the Nuggets in the finals.
Wait, so you think the Boston gonna meet up with the Nuggets in the final?
I really do.
Okay, I mean they,
And I've been saying it the whole time. We've seen so many. The best games we've been seeing all year has been those Nuggets versus Celtics matchups. It could have been the Nuggets versus 76ers, but Joel Embiid has been ducking heat, bro.
Yeah.
And it could have been the Bucks, but the Bucks is too unstable as an organization. Too many coaches changes, too many new faces. Like it just ain't really working out for the Bucks, man.
Right, but why is no one putting respect on Anthony Edwards in the Minnesota?
Karl Anthony Towns is injured.
Yeah,
I don't think that's something they can overcome.
Oh, he coming back.
Oh, he coming back?
Yeah, he coming back.
Oh shit! They better hope he informed, because if he line up,
you ain't see Edwards drop them 51 the other night.
Damn! Look, if he going against my boy, if he going against my team, the Suns, man, I think we've been beating them, but I think the Suns gonna give them a battle, man. I think the Suns can knock them out. I really do think they can knock them out of the playoff.
I don't think so.
And Devin Booker gonna match him point for point, man. I think Devin Booker. I know y'all used to Devin Booker not coming up short, but I mean the man has just been, getting more competitive and more competitive, man, year by year.
I think it's gonna be an eclipse on the Suns. They don't have no bench. Brandon Booker gonna have to play down there every minute of the game, and they gonna fade out.
What happened to Bill? The Suns still got Bill? Is he hurt for the year or something?
Still got Bradley Beal, man.
Still got Bill. Oh, but what else they got? They don't have a bench.
They got Nurkic, they got Bobo, they got some good big men that they need to utilize a whole lot better.
Yeah, but the Suns is like Kentucky with Calipari. It's just they got a whole bunch of talent, but it just ain't meshing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, they don't have enough. If they had better role players, they maybe could get over the hump. But playing just ISO ball. It's Durant turn this time down the court a couple of times, then it changed to Booker, then it changed to Bill. That ain't gonna work.
Mm-hmm. But they just beat the Clippers yesterday. They blew the Clippers out. So, I mean, we'll see. I mean, Booker had 37 that night. I mean, they still could put up points with the best of them, but defensively, I just don't see them being able to stop nobody.
All right, so what y'all think about? Okay, we discussed the, matter of fact, while we on the Minnesota Timberwolves, how far y'all see the Minnesota Timberwolves going?
If they get that boy Cat come back, man, I think you got to put some respect on Anthony Edwards' name, man. He's that one, man.
Angelo, what's good? Yeah, man. Angelo just joined us. But yeah, man. I think. Yeah, but I think that with Minnesota, you said, what do you think about Minnesota though, Trav and Max? What y'all think about Minnesota?
I think it depends on the matchup. Yeah, because
definitely.
I think they can beat the Suns. But maybe if they meet up with like the Pelicans, I think the Pelicans can take them. If they meet up with Sacramento, I think Sacramento can take them.
But you don't think my Suns can take them?
No, but they don't have a bench.
Oh man, that blows.
Yeah, they got a big three, but that's all they got. ISO ball ain't gonna work.
Oh man, listen to you, man. This ain't gonna age too well for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure I replay this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have you a whole highlight reel. I'm gonna have you a whole highlight reel, man.
Hey, Chuck said they soft.
Yeah, Chuck just hate because he ain't win.
They leadership soft.
I get it. I ain't gonna front. I get it. So what do y'all think about the OKC? Y'all think the OKC a legit team in the playoffs? The playoffs is a whole nother animal.
I think they need some more time. They're young, but that's the future right now, man. They look like the future, but I just can't. I don't trust young teams in the playoffs because it ain't the same as the regular season.
Yes. Max, where you at, Max?
I like the experience in the playoffs, so the teams that have the experience in the playoffs, unless you're being coached by Doc Rivers, who's going to lose no matter what, then that makes a huge difference. I think having that chemistry within the players themselves, regardless, even if you have superstars, doesn't necessarily give you an automatic W. But between what the Suns have, I think they are probably the best team. I think the Suns are going to lock up number 7. I think they're going to go up against Minnesota, is going to lock up number 2. And depending on how healthy Edwards is, and he's not just returning to be in the lineup, then that's really going to be the series to watch, because that series is going to be the biggest challenge for the Nuggets. Everybody else I can look at, and they really don't scare me. I think there's a lot of youth there and a lot of inexperience, with maybe the exception of the Clippers and Ty Lue. But
So
honestly,
you said at 8, who's going to go at 8 and face off against the Nuggets to be their biggest challenge?
8 seed's going to go to the Warriors.
You think so?
Yeah, 8. But I'm saying whoever wins the series between the 2nd seed and the 7th seed, that being the Suns and the Timberwolves, whoever
Is
wins
going to face off.
is going to be the
Okay,
biggest
against the Nuggets.
challenge to the Nuggets.
Well,
I don't
will
know,
say
not
this,
so
that
fast. It depends on if the Clippers don't run up against them.
well, hold
Well, you
on.
know,
They got to get to that, because right now the Suns in the play-in.
The Clippers are going
yeah,
to
they
be
in the.
against the Mavericks. So
Yeah, I mean that's the 4 and 5 matchup, right? The Clippers versus the number 5 matchup, and then the very following round, it's going to be the Nuggets if they're still there.
right?
Which I don't see why not.
Yeah, that's why I say y'all can't skip the play-in.
No,
But
no.
the Suns can get knocked out the playoff.
Right.
So it ain't a lot for the 7th seed. They still got to do the play-in.
Got to do the play.
Nah, all they got to do is win one game against the AC, and they good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all they got to do. That sound easy.
Hey, you
I
said
don't-
I'm a
if they have
dog.
to
It sound
play-
like
If they have to play the Kings, that ain't gonna be easy.
not at all, bro. Not at all. Not at
But
all.
they-
The Kings,
but they
anybody
could
match
get
up with the
that-
Kings.
But they could move up and get that 6th seed from the
Pelicans, yeah.
Yeah, so they could
I
move
kind of
up and get that.
I like that Pelicans matchup versus OKC though.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Gonna be a
Yeah,
good
this will put Zion in a prime position at the number 3 spot. If they're able to take that number 3 spot over, that's looking good for Zion, and then they probably end up facing, either Minnesota or their face off against my Suns.
But can anybody stop Jokic, the Joker, man? Let's be real. Can you know?
Yeah, we got somebody to stop the Joker. You better hope my Suns don't end up in number 8. You know what I'm saying? Because
Eric,
and I'm gonna make a fair observation, because y'all know, man, these guys, Jokic and Yusuf Nurkic used to play on the same team
okay.
in Denver. Yusuf Nurkic, he knows Nikola Jokic game, man. Nikola Jokic is the little brother. So when they go against each other,
Double, a triple.
say who?
I said he averaged a triple double.
And he's
Yeah, he averaged a triple double because he's able to move everybody around like he wants to. He's able to see over the top of people. But Yusuf Nurkic offer that, distraction for him. He's taller than him, bigger than him, stronger than him, more physical than him. So and he can make a play defense. He can shoot the 3 as well. So I think that, when he faced my Suns last year, he was going against a cowardly Lion and DeAndre Ayton, who would purposely go out of bounds, would purposely double team the pick and roll, knowing that Jokic is back there, and would go out of bounds and would not come back into play. Just took a nap out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? As a cap. See, now we got a guy, Jokic, who ain't scared, who can challenge Nikola Jokic like he ain't never been challenged before in the playoffs, and make a play and flop right along with him. He could flop just like Nikola Jokic, and will probably get a little bit of privilege, benefit of the doubt, just like him.
Dave, you broke up. Did you say nobody flops like LeBron James ever?
Nah, nobody flops like Luka and Nikola Jokic.
Oh, I thought you said LeBron flopped greater than anybody ever.
So
Luka is the biggest flop in him and Jokic. Jokic is not as bad as Luka, but he still does it, man. And they still, he still be grabbing people arms and all of that stuff, going up for the shot. So Yusuf Nurkic can do those same things that he do. Yusuf Nurkic be on the ground, holding his face, all of that. So we need somebody in there who can do that and give us. privileged
They ain't
too.
that the same guy that Draymond Green chump?
No, that was
He,
good. That was
yeah,
good.
you know, no. That's the same guy, right? And guess what? He flopped on that shit too. Draymond Green couldn't knock that man out. Bro, that man from the ghettos of Europe, bro. You think that man Draymond can fuck with that man? You tripping, bro. Let's just be real about it. Them the
Where
ghettos over there
Draymond
harder
from?
than the ones over here, bro.
Where Draymond
The
from?
ghettos over there, bro, you don't know, bro. You really don't know. I can tell. I can
Yeah.
tell,
I
bro.
don't know.
No,
The
I
listen.
ain't
ghettos over
never
there,
been over
bro,
there.
roughing.
No, listen. Now the Suns beat the Nuggets 2 out of 3 times. So
That's
I
why,
know that. But
yeah.
they did beat the Nuggets the last 2 times they
Run
played.
that again, bro. I ain't mean to interrupt you, man. Go ahead.
What you talking about? Oh yeah, the last 2 times the Suns played the Nuggets, Suns did beat them. So
And what did I say? What did I say, Dave? I said the Suns are going to be the biggest challenge to the Nuggets if
So
they end up proceeding and going up
let
against the Timberwolves as the 7th seed, if that sticks
so,
the way it is.
so let me ask y'all this:
Yeah.
Did the Joker and Murray play those 2 games?
let's check that out. Yeah, they play those 2 games.
He gonna pull that out while I finish you off right quick. Finish.
Yeah, so
So, oh god, hey, you already ready. You lucky,
yeah,
man.
the Jokic and Murray played the game that they played them games. Yeah. So they did play those games.
Oh,
So
okay. Well, they might have a chance to win 2 games in the series. Then.
2 games. Okay, then. Hey,
Yeah,
they're gonna be
that's
they're gonna be the
possible.
most critical games. It's gonna be more than that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, man, Nikola Jokic gives Joker a more of a problem. He ain't gonna outscore Jokic. He ain't going. Jokic is still gonna get his numbers. He gonna get some decent numbers against him. But he not gonna just out rebound him like that. Like it ain't nothing. He not just gonna bully him around. That's all we need. Somebody down there in the paint is to offer some kind of resistance. Man, you had skinny man Kevin Durant down there playing Nikola Jokic in the paint because DeAndre Ayton checked out like a bitch, like that he is, man.
You got
Huh?
Bol sitting on the bench right now for the Suns, who played for the Nuggets along with.
And
Who can,
right, great point, Max.
they fucking sat there and practiced with this man. They can fuck with him. I know they can. I've seen it.
Right. Right, and he come off ball. He ain't got to guard Nikola Jokic straight up. He just play off ball,
They just got to throw
off
him
ball
off the
defense.
game enough to be able to distract him and allow the other players on their team to create and or make shots.
Yeah, and either way, Trav, I ain't taking Trav. Either way, man, you know Jokic gonna put on a show. You know he gonna put on a show.
right, we
You know
gotta
what I mean,
check on the champion.
I like watching the show, but I just don't like the flopping shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I don't like watching from them.
Well, it really ain't just on the Joker. You know, like I said last year, they had the best team.
They got Murray. They got Murray, but this year they ain't got a bench. I don't think their bench is gonna be as good as it was last year with
That
Bruce Brown coming off that bench, man.
I agree, because I don't think they going to the championship.
Mm.
I don't.
It depends on what the league want. The referees want it to happen.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna happen this year.
Speaking on the referees, did y'all see about the player? Forgot who he played for, but he may get banned from the league for betting. He
Then,
played for the Toronto.
Yeah, that's Michael Porter Jr. little brother,
Mhm.
John T. Porter.
Yeah. So what y'all think about that, man? You think the players trying to make stats to try to make the team lose or win because they got, a couple $1 million on it or something like that? Think that's a problem with the league?
That is the problem. I'm glad it's on topic. You know what I'm saying? We can tie that in. That is a problem because some players. I mean, I don't know because I don't think he really got enough minutes to affect the game. He got spot minutes,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't think it's enough to really affect him. I mean, he didn't really see the floor like that.
Right.
What'd you say, Trav?
I was gonna say it affected that money though.
What you mean?
So from what I heard, he won some thousands of dollars on them games, some big money.
How? I'm wondering how. Anybody can update me on? I mean,
You know how they
let me in on
how they
that.
had the player props on the bets. They had an
Yeah.
over and
So
under, like the points and rebounds or
yeah,
assists, whatever.
yeah. I mean, what he bet on himself and say I'm gonna go under because he probably ain't got the ability to go over.
Well, if they got him on there, evidently he was scoring some points. So if you ain't scoring points, they not even gonna have you on the over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Might check into that. Okay, yeah.
So he had to been getting a few minutes where he was scoring some points.
Castro, what up, man? I see you came back. You ain't
Yeah,
missed too
what's up?
much. You ain't missed too much. Just a bunch of foolishness. Trav saying it's gonna be an eclipse in Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Mad disrespectful. Mad disrespectful, bro. You know.
Uh,
You know.
mm,
We got somebody in the comment. Whatever the fuck I want. Came through and said, oh, okay, all right, I got you, man. Come back through, man, anytime, man. So that's whatever. Okay, yeah, man. So hey, just come back through the link. Hit the link. We in here. I think what we talking about, the Western Conference now. Okay. What else? What else? So y'all don't see the y'all don't see the OKC really doing anything in the playoffs, advancing. Y'all see them advancing to the second round.
Yeah, I think they do.
Yeah.
Even
yeah.
if they matched up against the Pelicans right now currently.
Yeah, I like them over the Pelicans.
Yeah, I think they got a better team.
Okay. Well, what we talking about at the number 4, man? Let's talk about that matchup, man, between Luka Doncic, man, and first the Clippers, and Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, Kyrie Irving, and
James
Luka,
Harden.
Kyrie versus, huh?
James Harden.
Yeah, man, Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving versus James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Westbrook, man.
Yeah, I think the
Westbrook.
Clippers is a problem, man. I think the Clippers, people sleep on the Clippers, man. The Clippers they gelled together like James Harden said, and I think they're gonna surprise some people. I
mean, they definitely got the talent now. They got the advantage in talent. So I don't see why, you know what I'm saying, they can't knock the Nuggets off. I mean the Mavericks off.
Yeah, I think they got a little bit more talent than the Mavericks with Harden.
Luka on them.
We just got Luka and Kyrie.
Luka and Uncle Drew, they'll beat the Clippers.
Yeah.
Luka on the Clippers.
You ain't trying to put no money on it.
You know what? You right. I'm not. Nah, cause
and I know Castro ain't trying to put no money on it.
No, I'm not. But I like
Big
the
money
Clippers.
Castro. Yeah, I like the Clippers too, man.
I like the Clippers.
Yeah, I like the Clippers too. I feel like they should win. Well, they should with the talent they got. Yeah, they got too many stars. So they should win. But I don't know how far they can go. They don't have the big man. So that's what'll stop them from going.
They don't have an answer for Zubac. They don't have an answer for Zubac. Plus, on top of all that, they got that pagan worship and no good piece of shit Kyrie Irving.
Oh shit.
Uncle Drew.
Fans,
You
man,
you
yo,
don't like
everybody
Uncle
in the
Drew?
comments section, make
Retard
sure y'all like Max up, man. Light him up, man, in the comment section. Light him up.
for calling out Uncle Dumb Shit for being a no good racist and not being smart enough to realize it. I'm sorry to be the first one to address that.
How Kyrie a racist?
I couldn't tell you how come. I could just tell you this ignorant, racist, dumb shit
What,
that happened.
what make him a racist? What make him a racist?
You got a real infatuation with Hitler and his disregard for the Jewish people, and that's something I don't respect. I don't care how good he is at basketball. Got nothing to do with it. And if he's not smart enough to do it,
What did he say about Hitler?
it's the one person that he seems to admire and think highly of.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So Hitler, correct me if I'm wrong, but Hitler basically threw his people in the gas chamber because they was trying to go over there and be Jews, something that they weren't originally, right? They were Russian. He wanted a pure white race. So Hitler got mad at him, right?
It's more complicated than that, but my issue with Kyrie is that he's not intelligent enough to educate himself to make a comment about an individual that you're not going to find too much favorable about during the course of history, and to support that and then try to defend that.
I feel
This is
I
free.
feel if Kyrie really did what you say he did, I can understand where you're coming from. But I never heard that though. I never heard that.
He's right up there with Kanye. They could both, if they accidentally had a terrible mishap.
Now what Kanye say now? You throwing out some names, man.
Hey, they got a problem with my specific race of people. I got a problem with that. I don't have a problem with them necessarily, but I got a problem with
You say your race or
yes. Yes, my race.
I thought you adopt
What race?
what
Jewish race.
what
right?
race?
I'm Jewish.
That race just became created in 1940, around the 48. That's when the move came around 1948. It's been Jews forever and ever and ever.
Jews are, I believe, the only.
You know what? Any fan tuning in right now, listen to this, man. We apologize, man. We're supposed to keep it on sports, but y'all gonna see us on Saturday night, man, 9:00, man. Stay tuned. I'm gonna drop the comment. I'm gonna drop it in the link in the comment. Say what now?
Yeah, no, it's interesting that he said that because there are these Jews that are, that are saying this, I mean,
It's Jews in Africa. It's Jews in Africa, the Igbo tribe. They've been tested.
yeah. So what I'm
Their
saying,
blood DNA been tested.
but like
It's a stolen history.
Jews that are
But
talking.
it's a sports channel. But it's a sports channel, bro.
Yeah,
Respectfully, it's a sports channel.
okay.
I just want to know, how does somebody have monopoly on something like that's wild. But I thought Jewish was a religion that people could join.
Jewish is also a race.
Judaism, right?
Judaism is a religion. Jewish is a race.
Yeah. So Jewish, you mean like ish?
Yeah,
Like-
because we think about race as color, so it don't matter what color you is. Jewish is a race. Like,
Race.
you could be
Yeah, you guys.
white,
can-
blue, green, yellow, and you could be Jewish, right? That's what you-
Correct. Just like when I went today to get a firearm and I had to fill out the application since I wasn't born in the United States and the country I was born in no longer exists, that form that you fill out still has that country that no longer exists. Even though it's Russia now, it was the Soviet Union when I was born, and I was born in the Soviet Union, so I had to mark the Soviet Union. It takes a little bit to do a little bit of research. I always get a little bit of not a delay, but they always proceed with me. But yeah, just like I'm considered Soviet, not Russian by the government.
right.
So,
Yeah, man. Well, shout out to all the Jewish groups out there, man, that's trying to find their identity. Nobody can deny you, really. So shout out to all of y'all. Man, moving on to you still wanted to touch on the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, Max. Go ahead, let him have it, Max.
I think that, if you guys have anything to say to Jake Paul and want to, tweet him something right now before he decides to step in the ring for his last fight, this is the time to do it because he's about the craziest white boy that I can ever think of. Why would you want to step in the ring with anybody? You can step in the ring with anybody you want, but anybody but Mike Tyson. Fuck that.
57 years old.
Shit, he could be
Hey, Jake Paul, if you listen to this, Jake Paul, don't let Max discourage you, man. You a smart dude, man. Get that bag, man. Get the money, man. We know what it's about.
Get that money, and you're going to spend most of it on medical bills in order to try to restore you eating solid
Not
food
necessarily.
again. Mike Tyson is going to fucking limit your mobility and your speech to where
He's 57 years old. He ain't that explosive no more. Come on, man.
Oh my God, Jake Paul barely got grown man strength. Barely got grown man strength at 27.
Man, he wasn't hitting Roy Jones like that.
Man, Roy Jones is not Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson and Roy Jones, I can't compare the two just because I can't do that to Roy. It's not fair. It's not fair to Mike either. But looking at the two, and I've seen both of these guys fight, I don't see any way that Mike Tyson is going to let this 27-year-old scrub make him look bad, especially.
I didn't say they was going to make him look bad, but he probably do got a more stamina than him, man. Come on.
He doesn't
assume that.
Mike doesn't. Mike got the smart.
I think both of them going to give us a good fight, and both of them going to walk away with the money.
Yeah, but I think it's more than when you get to that age, and I'll tell you why I say this. And anybody who's up in that upper 40s, close to 50, or in the 50 and over range can kind of go and understand where I'm coming from. He's not only fighting for himself; he's fighting for something bigger at that point. Because at that point, you're looking towards the future a lot more carefully and a lot more calculating, if you will. So it's more than just a fight for him. Tyson got money. Yeah, he's had money problems. We all know that. But this man is the most dangerous human being in a fucking ring ever. When I say dangerous, he will kill this fucking guy.
Wow.
I mean that.
Castro, you quiet on this. I can't believe it, man. Hey, Rob, bro, I know this show sport, man. What you say about it, Rob?
I think Mike Tyson gonna beat him, just because he got that fear aspect. But I just don't think we ain't gonna see the power, and the explosiveness like we did when he was 25.
But if he stand there and let Mike Tyson hit him, it's night.
Yeah. He going to sleep. He got enough power to knock him out, but I think that
he gotta have the agility and the explosiveness just to get to him like that.
Yeah, man. Mike.
I think you guys are underestimating Mike Tyson, man, just like you underestimate me being old and shit.
I mean, we've seen him hit the bag and all of that, pre-recorded stuff. We see all of that. That's nice, it's cute, but it ain't reality, man.
All the time is real, man. I mean,
yeah.
His experience alone between growing up and the Olympics, his professional career. If it's going to be a real fight, nothing scripted, no bullshit, and they actually fight, literally, I'm worried about this kid dying. Like, just duck him in the ring, like DeMar Hamlin. This kid's going to be fucking just bloody dead.
I think you really
You watch that shit. Oh my God, I told you guys.
No way, man. Hey. Yeah, you building this shit up, Max. You should have been one of the promoters.
Man, I'll mortgage just like I told everybody when the Chiefs were going to the Super Bowl and going to win it. Back to back. I'm like, mortgage your house. Do it now before the fucking odds change. Get some money out of this. Go run them right into the playoffs. If this is a real fight and the odds are against Tyson, you're going to be a fucking millionaire. Put your money on Tyson. Entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
So you don't believe in Jake Paul pretty much, even after we seen him drop Nate Robinson.
That's not Mike Tyson.
Oh man. Hey, yeah, man. There's other ways Mike could probably beat Jake Paul and knocking him out, man. He hit him with a kidney shot or something, he gonna drop. But man, speaking of the kidney shot, man, your boy. And speaking of Nate Robinson, man, he was in the news, man. Nate Robinson, he says he don't think he has long to live if he don't get a kidney donor. Man, that's kind of sad news, man, for your boy Nate, man. Nate, man, we want to show you love right now, man. Um, Man, you know what I'm saying? I've been watching Nate since he was with the University of Washington, from his days with the Knicks to the Celtics, man. You know what I'm saying? Entertaining. But man, what y'all think about Nate Robinson, man? Coming out nowhere, man, with this news, man. He playing in the Big Three, man. Trav, man, what you say to this?
Yeah, it's a unfortunate situation. At that age, kidneys fucked up. Any age.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, they show you, sometimes money can't get you what you need.
Rob, yeah, what you say? Weigh in.
That's your health.
Damn, I mean, it's a messed up situation, man. I mean, shoot, he need to tell the world, go start a GoFundMe, and maybe people can get him that kidney. But it seems like it's not hard for people to get kidneys. I mean, it only costs $200,000-$300,000. They say on the black market, man. He got to get him some connections, man. I mean,
I know a
Yeah,
Russian
he got to
guy.
go across seas, man.
yeah.
There you
What
go.
time?
There
Shit,
you
right now
go.
we got 2 o'clock. I'll get him a kidney by midnight.
Oh shit. No, seriously though, man, it's kind of too young for a young fella, man. Damn, man, Nate, I feel it for you, man. I feel bad for you, bro.
But a lot of them kidney issues come from like like they saying right now with the microplastic. Max sent me a letter talking about. I mean, sent me an article with Biden talking about the water. He's gonna stop.
Yeah, matter of fact, while we at it, man, go ahead and let the people know, man, how they can buy, about your business, man, and how they can,
Oh yeah,
invest in, buy, purchase it, man. Because me myself, make
yeah,
sure you text me, because I'm going purchase.
for real.
I'm gonna need it myself though. Once after I do the water test at the crib, what I'm
Yeah,
saying, I want to avoid this, and I want to, help clear up my kidneys. Won't
yeah,
just be water, be other things, but water is one of the main, biggest components of having a clean kidney.
yeah, man. I'm telling you because the hardness in your water. I mean, in the city, treat the water. Now I do I've been in the business of water treatment for 10 years. Okay, and now I manufacture water treatment equipment, softeners, carbon tanks. And if you go to ewg.org, they're gonna tell you what your city has been failing for, all the chemicals that's in the water, and all of the kidney problems, the liver problems, cancerous problems that it's been known to cause. So a lot of people think, hey, I don't drink the water. I just take a shower in it. So I'm good, right?
Yeah.
And it's
But your
like
skin is one of your biggest organs, right?
in your body. So it's like your body got to constantly work off all of these chemicals, all of these hard substances. And your kidneys is working so hard trying to get rid of this stuff. That's why people get kidney stone and a lot of other problems. So
Mm.
that's what I do, man. I offer wholesale water treatment equipment because there's some companies that monopolize the game and they made it to where, it's only about, the profit. So they only trying to make a profit off of people with all of this. But I give manufacturer direct, so it could be affordable for everybody. So my company is envirely.com, www.envirely.com, man. It's wholesale environmental solutions. I get the best quality product for the best quality warranty for the best price, man. So that's what I do, man. Try to avoid situations like what Nate Robinson going on. So yeah, man. Anytime y'all need it, I got you, man. It's gonna be definitely if you go and see what these companies are charging for this stuff, and they keep saying it's inflation, and just our country is getting sicker. So it's very important, man, and not drinking bottled water as well. Just purifying your own water and drinking. Because a lot of that is microplastic going into the body. So your kidneys gotta try to feed that out. So yeah, it's a sad situation with Nate Robinson, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And Nate, man, hope you luck up, man. Prayers, bro.
Prayer.
Man. Before we get up out of here, man, you know I cannot let y'all get out of here without talking about this UConn matchup, championship versus Purdue. Man. Castro, man, you want to weigh in on this?
I mean, what is actually you asking? What are you saying?
I mean, because you was going for Purdue, so I want to know what happened.
Nigga done lost his damn mind. So I went for
You went for you said Edie was going to be too much. He was going to put him in foul trouble. And you told me. You need to wake up out this nightmare. You need to wake up out this damn nightmare. Why don't I stick with Zach
I don't know
Edey?
why you be. I don't know why you be driving sleep.
That he was gonna get in.
You need to stop.
In foul trouble.
Hey.
That's what you told me. Stick to my philosophy. You said Edey gonna get everybody in foul trouble. I told you about going against me, man. You always go against me.
Ain't your damn 34.
When you gonna learn, man? Stop.
Will you stop talking? Will you stop talking?
You want to whap?
Will you stop talking?
Cause
you sit up here. I don't know. You need to take your 34 hours right now. Cause you damn just delusional on your answers that you be talking. I don't even know you be believing what you be talking about.
Don't do all that.
Cause ain't no damn way in hell I said eat it.
Don't switch up now. You was with Purdue, man.
Max.
I'm holding your feet to the fire.
Yep.
Max.
Right here, Castro. Right here.
Now don't call on no Max for backup.
Clear the area, Max. Clear the area, Max.
All right. Here we go. There was this one time. Well, you know, this is what I think. Purdue.
Come on, get to the point because you letting them catch his breath.
Purdue had a total of 60 points. And what it comes down to is very simple. The game plan was already set by NC State when they showed you to just let Edey eat and let Edey
that's what I said.
And the other guys aren't going to be able to step up and take care of business. And it showed because one team got 60 points total, 37 points were scored by number 15, Edey, and 23 points were scored by the rest of the entire team. The entire team. So all I'm saying is this. There's no surprise that UConn won the game, and I told you, Dave told us, we all unanimously agreed that UConn was going to win the whole thing. However,
okay, stop right there.
No, ain't no stop. Ain't no stop.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Hold on. He was talking. He was talking to me, man. I just want you to clarify something for me. What you just said. I can't even talk. You listen here, President. Stephen A. Can I talk, Stephen A?
On who was going to win, and we all unanimously thought that at the end of the day, once the tournament was over, regardless, it was going to be UConn.
I don't thought to throw that new unanimous in there to throw him a bone. Nah, to make him suffer, man.
You know what? I ain't got nothing to say. I'm going to let you run on off at the mouth with that BS you talking because I ain't never picked. I didn't like Purdue at all in that game. That's you. You was the eater. I ain't told you a damn thing. I ain't told you a damn thing. You was the eater, baby. You like eating. You rocking eating titties because you think eating this, that, and another. I said he gonna have a problem with UConn Center. That's exactly what I said. I picked UConn.
No, you didn't. Don't do all that flip-flopping now.
Okay, well. That was my answer then. That's my answer now. So you want my take? Fuck Purdue. That's my take.
Oh, wow. Oh, you switching up on? All right. Well,
yeah. Did you not say you gonna switch up to win? So that's exactly what you just done. Switch up.
You gonna throw me
every time you turn around. You need to be burnt. This shit you talking, that shit is ludicrous. Figure some damn Purdue over UConn. Shit.
Okay.
Congratulations, UConn.
Congratulations.
There you go. That's Castro right there, y'all. Y'all see him?
Oh, look at that.
Oh Lord, I can't believe you, man. That's all good though.
Man,
Yeah.
I can't believe you either. You know what?
You guys
We'll
see-
talk about
It's
this
all
after
good,
the
bro.
show.
It's all good, bro. It's
Yeah.
all good, man.
Yeah.
That's all we
Yeah.
got, man, for y'all, man. Go ahead, Max.
You guys hear about that news earlier about Tom Brady and what he said about potentially coming back to play if he got the call and was for the right team? He
I
technically,
hope you go to Trav team. I hope you go down to the Bucks.
Nah, yeah, we don't need him back.
you don't want him down there?
Nah, fuck that. Take them back. Nah, fuck that. Take them back.
Nah, we don't want him back. It's over.
You just said,
No, you're happy with Baker. Baker, you know what he didn't do? He did a good job last year, and I think he's probably going to do a great job this year.
Stop it. Stop it.
Baker?
Yeah.
Mike
They should have went and got Justin Fields.
You know,
Yeah.
to have somebody to compete against Baker to start would have been nice, and Fields was very available. But the thing about Fields is, I don't think they wanted to take that hit and just being cheap with that money, not having to pay Fields plus pay Baker what they already guaranteed him. So they didn't want to get stuck in a Denver-like situation.
But man, that's
Like
crazy.
Pittsburgh right now would have
We could come back and talk about this one.
I had to say this one for the
I
next.
want to end this. I want to say this for the next show. We want to end this on time. And man, hey, I appreciate everybody showing up and showing out. And man, look, if you come across this video and you fuck with Raw Sports, you still listening, you fuck with Raw Sports, obviously, we appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the family. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe button, and share this shit with a friend, man. Raw Sports signing off, man. We'll see you on Sunday night. Sunday night, man. 9 o'clock. All right? Keep it raw.
Keep it raw.
Peace.
Raw, baby. Peace.
Raw.
Peace.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yam, shimmy, yeah. Give me the mic so I can take it away. Off on the natural toss, bon voyage. Yeah, from the home of the Dodger Brooklyn squad. Wu-Tang Killer.
Yeah.